Hey guys, Dan here with Battlefield Curator, and I asked ChatGPT 3 questions about military surplus collecting. And if you don't know what ChatGPT is, it's an AI-based learning program. What you do is you can ask it a question, it takes from a database of resources and gives you an answer. And the answer is just like you're talking to a regular human, it gives you an answer in a very understandable way after looking at those resources. It's pretty much been trained over time by its programmers and engineers. All right, so the first question I asked ChatGPT about military surplus collecting is, does military surplus go up in value over time? According to ChatGPT, military surplus items, like other collectibles, can go up in value over time. The value of military surplus items is often determined by its rarity, condition, and historical significance. It pretty much says that items that are in rare good condition, such as World War II era weapons or equipment, can be highly sought after by collectors, and they can see a significant increase in value over time. Other items that can go up in value over time are historically significant items that can be tied to a unit or a significant battle. It also notes that some of these items might not go up in value over time due to oversupply, lack of interest, or even political climate. It also considers military surplus collecting an investment. In the last paragraph here, it says investments can be risky due to market fluctuations over time, and things can go up in value, down in value. It can be a little stressful because of that. So it says, hey, talk to your financial advisor. All right, and I asked ChatGPT a second question. I said, hey, what are some great places to find military surplus collectibles? The answers, well, it gave us a few places here. It gave us online marketplaces, like websites like eBay and Gunbroker are popular for military surplus. Online auction sites like live auctioneers have been valuable. So it knows that, hey, it was programmed to know that, hey, these are websites that you can get military surplus from. There's also military surplus stores around the nation. There's gun shows, military museums, government auctions. Let's go back to military museums. Yeah, you can find military surplus at museums, but they're not always going to be for sale. I mean, you might have a rare case where a museum might be selling some of their collection because they have an oversupply. I can't remember what museum it was, but there was a museum a couple of years back that they announced that they were going to auction a lot of their guns off. I think it might have been the Cody Firearm Museum. If you know, let me know in the comments. But yeah, so yeah, you can find military surplus in museums, but they're necessarily not going to be for sale. So little bit off there from the question that I was asking, but I could specify it and might give me a different answer. In the last paragraph, it just states that there's just beware of some laws and regulations in your state or in your municipal or in your country that could that you could be breaking if you try to attain certain items. And the third question I asked ChatGPT about military surplus collecting was, should you pulverize the like button and subscribe for the algorithms? Yeah, I think you should. So definitely do that. But ChatGPT, I didn't actually ask it that question. But here's the question I actually asked it: is military surplus collecting a popular hobby? And the answer it gave was, military surplus collecting can be a popular hobby for people who are interested in military history, firearms, and other military equipment. Many collectors enjoy the challenge of finding unique and rare items and the thrill of adding a piece of history to their collection. Additionally, military surplus items can be a great way for people to learn about different eras and conflicts in history, to gain a deeper understanding of the equipment and technology used by military forces throughout history. It also states somewhere in here that if you collect military surplus, it's a great way to network. It's a great hobby to be in, to network with other collectors and other people that are enthusiastic about history. It also states here that you should be knowledgeable on the items and relics that you are collecting. There's amount of research that's involved. There's amount of knowledge that's involved. You shouldn't just blindly buy stuff just because it's historical, or maybe it might be historical. But you should definitely, I mean, I think a lot of people just naturally want to learn about it. So they find ways to learn about it. And at the end there in the fourth paragraph, it just gives us a summary. Well, that's all the questions I asked it. So how do you think it did answering those questions and giving some feedback? You think it's pretty smart? You think it's a military surplus collector itself? Let me know in the comments section. And as I always like to say, be sure to learn history and curate history. Make it a great day.